106 and Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. Good morning. Happy Friday.
See, Imagine Dragons just got added to the AMA lineup. So
They did.
They'll be singing on the 23rd. Selena is going to be there. Selena Gomez, not Selena the...
Yeah, you threw me for a minute.
No, not that Selena. Selena Gomez.
What's her last name? Cantanare or something?
I don't know.
I've seen that movie like 400 times.
Made Jennifer Lopez famous, right? Nobody knew who she was until that movie. Is that true? That's just what I believe in my little history of J-Lo. Is that true? Was she an actress
have no
before
idea.
that? Okay.
Don't know.
Also, Garth Brooks, country legend, will be playing at the AMAs. Like they're definitely mixing music up, you know. So I don't know what to think anymore. But yeah, Selena.
Well, like you said, Steven Tyler was on the Country Music Awards the other night.
Said the country music's the new rock and roll, and then sang with Carrie and the cowboy hat guy. So they sang.
Aren't they all the cowboy hat guys?
Yeah, but this one was the host, the cowboy hat host. I don't know. I don't know who he was, but I knew Carrie Underwood, and she looked real nice in her dress. And Steve was there, and then this other guy.
Somebody was
Brian
dancing
or
on
Brad.
stage and singing on stage, some female artist, and she was strapped in black leather
Ooh.
pants, shirt, and then had some like some shimmery shirt over the black leather type
okay.
thing, and she was dancing, and Dan said, she looks very awkward.
Oh, really?
She looks like she can't move because her clothes are too tight and her heels are too high.
And that's what Taylor
I was
was
like, what?
That's what Taylor was telling the person on the Voice. You know, change your clothes.
Take your shoes off.
Go ahead
so
and
you can sing.
Get more comfortable. One of the girls, Casey Musgraves, you know her from opening for Katy Perry here in town. She was wearing stick-on underpants, and they came undone or unstuck. I don't know what stick-on underpants are.
Oh, I saw a headline about that yesterday.
And she had to rip them off and throw them backstage before she went on. So
Did she have like a sheer dress on or something?
She had just a dress that would show that you had panty lines. She didn't want them, so she's like, I got to get rid of this. Ripped off and just threw it backstage.
Oh, the things we do for fashion.
Like, who do you think found that? And do they know what it is? And what are stick-on underpants?
Well, hopefully.
is my biggest question. Like, what?
They're probably the exact same thing as like the pedals that you can get for your boobs.
Okay, so this is just...
It just covers up so you can't see anything.
Okay.
You know.
But it would have to cover
guessing.
more because you're only covering up a small part of your boob. But when you have, like, how much stick-on underpant coverage would you want? Like, what are you trying to cover?
The middle.
The whole bikini area?
Just
or
the front.
Just the front.
Yeah.
So the butt you wouldn't mind
No,
showing.
you probably want to cover that too.
So the front and the back, and then it peels off, and you're like, oh, great. And you rip it off.
I don't know. I've never bought stick-on underpants.
I've never even heard of them.
heard of them either.
These are amazing.
But the things that we do, we women, I just read that Female First did some survey, and they found that 5% of women would rather get rid of their boyfriend or husband than their favorite pair of jeans.
Wow.
How sad is that?
It's hard to find a good pair of jeans, though,
Super
right?
hard.
I mean, you have one that you love, and you wear it, and you wear it every day. You can't stop.
Supposedly
I get that.
women have 10 pairs of jeans, but we only wear 3.
Really?
Yeah.
So 7 just hang.
Just sit there because you don't like them.
Do you not fit in them?
No, they all fit.
Okay, you got 7 pairs that
You just
fit.
really like certain pairs. And some people save their jeans and pass them on to their daughters.
No, they do not.
That's what it
No,
said.
they do not save their
like
jeans.
10%. Yes.
And they pass them down like in a will. Like, I bequeath upon you my jean pants. Huh.
My mom had a pair of leather pants.
Uh-oh.
And I loved these pants. And I wanted these pants.
Okay.
Back in the day. She had them for years.
Can't buy me love.
But she got rid of them. She gave them to somebody else. And that was fine because they were too hot.
She passed them on to someone else.
She gave them to a physical therapist, I think, who was coming to the house to help my dad or whatever.
Okay. Hey, here's some leather pants I'd like to give you as a gift.
Somehow they got on the conversation, and the woman said, yeah, I've always wanted a pair of leather pants. And my mom said, I have a pair. If you want to try them on. She tried them on, and she goes, they looked better on her than they ever did on you or I.
When did this happen?
Just like 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh, so you could have cherry-picked those leather pants if, 3 months ago. They could have been yours. Oh.
No, I don't like them. They're so hot.
We could have been leather
They
pants.
have like a lining in them.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't want the leather on leather.
Yeah, too hot.
My leather pants also have a lining in them.
Yeah, aren't they hot for you?
They do get a little warm in the crotch area. Like it gets a little hot in there, but nothing like super. Like I'm not losing weight because I'm wearing them hot.
You're not cutting weight like a wrestler.
Exactly.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hey, good morning.
Ronnie, what's up?
You hit that jeans thing right on the head. My wife has like 25 pairs of jeans in the closet. She's worried about 5 pair. I'm like, you have jeans in the closet. No, I don't. It's like, I can take half those jeans and take them out. No.
Yeah, you never know, right? So what are the 5 pair? Like you got a dark pair, you got a light pair,
A ripped up pair, maybe a jeggings.
Oh, you got jeggings. Okay.
Yep. She has like a pair of button up, the fly buttons up.
Okay.
And a pair of like fancy pockets on the back. And then a pair she would wear with her boots, and a pair she wears with her tennis shoes, and that's it.
Okay.
It's true because
Forget about the other 20 pair in there. They're just there.
you can't wear the super short ones with high heel shoes, and
Right.
you can't wear the super long ones with tennis shoes. Thus, that means you need 2 pair.
And you can't wear boot cut unless you're wearing boots.
Yep, and
I
you
mean,
got to wear skinny ones so they can tuck inside your knee-high
Exactly.
boots. We got a lot going on.
And you got to have an extra 20 pair that you never touch.
Wow.
Oh, blah, blah,
You know what
blah.
you should
She
do?
might touch them. You don't know.
No, Ronnie, you got to go through the pockets in those things. Maybe there's money in there.
I do that. I do the laundry.
Yeah.
Probably not. She's probably never worn them.
Every Saturday, I get my little pocket change because she's got money stashed in the pocket.
You get your money. See, I love that.
I love that you do the laundry.
I do too. Renaissance man.
Yeah, Curtis over here doesn't even know how to turn the washer on.
No, and they're so fancy these days with like all the different settings, hot, cold, warm. I mean, who knows?
I used to yell at kids so they wouldn't put their clothes on the right side. And she's the one who works about that. Just take them off, leave them folded up on the ground.
What is your wife's name, Ronnie?
She takes her clothes out, and when she takes them off, she leaves them on the inside out. I used to yell at the kids for that. Put them on the outside out, or you're going to get them back the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what my wife does.
Wait, Ronnie, what is her name?
Her name is Brenda.
Okay, Brenda.
Yeah.
You just got called out.
My wife does that same thing, but I did an experiment, Ronnie, and I'll tell you and every laundry doer this. I made sure that every single shirt, pair of underpants, pants, everything was right side in. Everything was perfect. And I went through the basket and fixed everything.
Right.
And they still came out right side out, inside out. Like the
Right.
washer does that.
Yes.
And I showed Katie because that's the maddest she gets is that that none of us can figure out how to put clothes in a basket the right way. And I said, I do. So I said, sit here, and I put them all right side in, and then they went through the wash, and half of them still came out inside out.
So have you ever tried putting them inside out and throwing them in the wash?
we should do that.
Seriously.
They come back out inside out.
But yeah, they won't turn around the right way.
Right, exactly.
You know they won't turn around the right way.
So it's not our fault, Ronnie. we're trying.
Of course not.
Okay, we're trying.
Thanks,
to do this
Ronnie.
stuff. 25 pairs.
How
of
many
jeans.
pairs of jeans does Katie have, ish? I mean, I'm sure you don't know exactly.
2 whole shelves. So whatever that is. I don't know how many they are high. I don't know. I think there are 1, 2, 3. So 6 stacks of jeans.
And how many stack? Maybe 3?
Yeah, 3, 4. I don't know. A ton of jeans.
So that's like 20 pairs.
So many stacks of jeans, and who knows what she's even wearing? I don't know. I don't catalog and chronicle her jeans like Ronnie seems to. But I'll start. I'll mark them. I'll give them the little the marking like they're a
It's hard
baby
to
bird.
find jeans that you love, and when you do, I'm the queen of buying 2 pairs.
Okay.
If I buy a pair and I love it and
Yes.
I wear it a lot, then I will go back and buy another pair.
I do that too. So
Yeah.
I have 3 pair that are the same, and that
Yeah.
way because I put
Yep.
mine in the laundry right away after I wear them one time. So then I need to get them out. I need to clean things.
There's one pair of jeans that I have 5 pairs of them.
Boom.
Because I'm afraid they're going to fall apart
Yeah.
because I would wear them all the time. I have 5 pairs of them.
You can wear them every day for a
It's
week.
stupid.
Do it.
Well, you'd think I had the same pants on every
I
day.
wouldn't care.
Hi, Ashley.
I would care.
Hi.
All right, tell us about your jeans.
I had a pair of jeans that I wore from 7th grade all the way through 12th grade.
Wow.
And I wore them until I had holes in the jeans. I had doodles made of Sharpie all down the leg.
Doodles.
And then finally, I got a hole in the butt, and I was like, nope, can't wear these anymore.
Yeah.
But
That's what patches
Yeah.
are for.
Yeah, not in the butt. You don't patch the butthole.
Yeah,
I tried because I was so emotionally attached to the jeans.
I get
but
it.
It was just not going to happen.
Aww.
Yeah, I
See,
have-
this is why you need to buy 2 pairs. And how old are you now?
Oh, I'm 21.
21 now. Okay.
I had to get rid of the 7th grade pants finally.
And you probably still don't have a pair of jeans that you love as much as those, right?
I don't. I actually had one pair that I really loved, but now the same thing happened, so I can't wear those either.
Why are you getting so many holes in your butt? Are you like scooching on downstairs or what's happening?
No, I'm just super clumsy, and so I'll like trip and fall, and then I like rip them, and
Okay.
it's a catastrophe.
That's sad.
I had my favorite pair of jeans. I had to zombify them and splash them with blood for Halloween because they had a big crotch hole.
Did it come out?
Yeah, I had like a fake blood stain on the first pair because I went as a zombie one year, and then I got some of the fake blood on my jeans, and I was like, whatever.
It just adds character. It's fine.
I would never do that to my favorite jeans.
No, well,
I'd be so scared it would never come out.
Mine had the big hole, so I had to. Like I had to
Thanks,
zombify
Ash.
them. So they are dead. Yeah, they're.
Did the blood not come out of your clothes?
Blood did not. So now I got bloody clothes.
Out of the shirt too?
Yeah, but I wasn't hoping that it would. I wanted bloody clothes. I'm all set.
Why? What do you need bloody clothes for now?
You never know. What if I'm a butcher next Halloween? You never know, right?
What?
What if I get a job at a haunted house?
Butchers wear bibs though. What are they called?
Aprons.
Aprons.
Bibs or aprons?
Wake up.
Wake.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Nickelback on the new channel 95.7, 728, 36 degrees now with Connie and Curtis, 43, and looking like a nice day today.
You know how people on like Instagram are making pictures and then they just make one part of the picture color and the rest is all like gray? Come over to the window and look outside right now at that building. We got one red building, and the rest of the downtown is all gray. It's the sunrise that we're loving here. It's a magical day.
That's super pretty.
Of course, it's it's like 8 degrees out, so it's not that good. But other than that,
It's 36 right now.
I mean, other than that, it's fine. We'll be okay.
I was just reading about the CMAs the other night. I think Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman are like the cutest thing ever.
So country.
Don't you think they're cute?
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Do you think they're cute?
I saw them on Ellen yesterday because
Yeah.
Ellen did the red carpet thing and had people out there. And I got a kick out of Nicole Kidman because they have Ellen has this guy who just will like drink whiskey or drink a ton of beers.
Okay.
And she was having the country people squirt whiskey into his mouth with a super soaker.
Okay.
So it was going all over his face. Like it's splashing everywhere.
How much would you want that job,
be
by the way?
Be a great job.
Yeah, it sounds like
this
something
guy.
I'd love.
This guy one time went to Australia or England or something and did trivia. And any question he got wrong, he had to slam a beer. And he drank like 15 beers. They had to carry him out of the bar. It was hilarious. Like it's a very funny little job. But so he's talking to Keith and to Nicole, and he says, "What prize do you want? Do you want in my boot or under my hat?" And she looks at him, and Nicole, classy Kidman, says, "I don't know, you look very sweaty. I'm going to go boot." And he goes, "No, it's whiskey. It's whiskey." And Ellen starts laughing and says, "He's not sweating. People have been spraying whiskey at his face all day." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, still, I'm going boot."
But sweaty, would you go boot? I wouldn't go boot.
Because that'd be sweaty too?
Ugh, stinky foot boot.
Well, it was in the
disgusting.
ankle area, like the calf area of the
Okay,
boot.
yeah, I'd rather go there than
Or take off
sweaty
the hat.
head.
So she's like, "Yeah, you look so sweaty." And he's like, "No, it's whiskey."
Did you see the picture? Well, and the reason they're all over, every place right now is because Keith Urban grabbed her butt at the CMAs the other night.
Oh, and so he's standing in front of her, kind of like a prom photo, but his hands are behind him, grabbing, like full on grabbing, like handfuls of butt.
I think it's cute.
You like that, the butt grab.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Now, Dan's taller than you, so he never gets to reach around and grab your butt like that. Because you would always have
He
to
has
be in
to kind
front.
of bend down a little bit.
And you'd
Nicole
have to be in-
Kidman's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, she is.
Right, so you'd have to be in front. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see you in the picture. So is that what you're looking for?
I was just reading the other day that women like when their man will put his hand on the small of their back and kind of
push him down some stairs.
guide them, not push them.
Like you're
guide them through a room. Like, okay, we're
Okay.
going over to the bar now, like at a
They
reception.
do like that.
And women like it when your hand is on the small of our back.
Okay.
And I agree. I like that.
I'll try that with you today. The next
So
time we walk
not
out of here,
you,
I'll see
Dan.
Oh, it's just Dan.
Yes,
Women
you
like
do it to Katie. Like, all right, babe, we're
Okay.
going over here.
Nick would do it to Gina.
Right.
I wouldn't do it to you.
Or Nick. No.
Or to Nick. I can do it to Nick.
I mean,
I can guide Nick
could
through
if you want.
through the office.
It'd be weird.
Let's go over here, Nick. Here we are. Let's make this happen. I don't know that I do that to Katie a lot. I don't ever. I don't know that I
Maybe
do
you don't
that.
think about it.
Does Dan guide you places?
I don't know.
Yeah, we need to start like keeping
I don't
track of
know.
this in our brains.
I know he definitely has, but I don't know how often he does it.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't always need to be guided.
Right. Well, you know where you're going most times. 9 times out of 10, you know where you're going.
It's just like an excuse to touch the person that you love, I
right.
think.
And announce to the whole room, we're together. That's probably why women like it, right? Like, I'm with this one, the one who's touching me. He and I are together. You see, speaking of touching and public displays of affection, that Jessa Duggar, who I called Jessica yesterday on Facebook and totally got called out for it, but sorry that I don't know her name.
Jessa.
Jessa.
They have a lot of names to remember.
Jinger, Jessa,
Jinger.
the other ones.
Jerry.
So, Jerry and Juju Fruit. So they posted a picture on her Instagram, and it's them kissing. But she is like totally into it, and he's like, whatever. I mean, go ahead and take the picture. It's kind of the vibe I
Mouth
get from
completely
him.
closed.
But not even like really even trying to kiss. So people are like, well, that just is because it's an awkward moment in the kiss. I don't know. But then did you hear what they did in the church?
I did hear that.
They banged in the church, Nick.
Whoa.
I don't think I believe it.
Naughty.
I believe
They won't
it.
even kiss in front of people, and you think they
No,
went to the back
hold
room
on.
and did it?
Hold on.
They didn't do it in front of people at the church. They just did it at church.
Hold on. Their mom and dad tell them not to kiss in front of people.
But didn't the other
one is the
Duggar,
good one.
Didn't she kiss
She
at her wedding?
at the wedding, yes.
Yeah.
But you're saying that they aren't allowed
If they're
to.
not going to kiss at the wedding reception,
Hold
you think
on.
they're going to go into the back and do it?
Hold on.
Come on.
This is mom and dad's rule. This isn't Jessa's rule. I have
What is
no
mom and dad's rule?
that you don't kiss, that you don't have any
But
affection.
the first sister that got married did.
Right, and
so she didn't follow mom and dad's rule.
She's the first one is the good one. So she's
mean the
married
good
now.
one?
She's married now and can kiss. Jessa is the second one to get married.
I know. I'm talking about at her wedding. The first one kissed,
Yeah, because once you're married, you're allowed to.
but these two did not. Once they were married,
Because
they did it in private.
They went to bang.
What-
Is
No,
what
they
I'm
did-
saying.
I do not believe it. I think that
believe
is
it.
an internet stupid.
No,
stupid.
It is
rumor.
a friend of the family who says that everybody
always is.
Everybody caught them doing it.
They caught them when they walked in.
They walked in.
I don't believe it.
The sister walked in. One of the Duggar's sisters walked in on them, and there was a group of people with her, and she closed the door, and they're like, what's going on? She's like, we need to go. We need to get out of here.
Unless I see a picture, I think it's all lies.
Your
That's
sister,
what they're holding at the door, taking pictures.
your sister walks in on you and snaps a picture.
I don't believe it unless I see a picture.
The reason I do believe it is because, like I'm saying, that's mom and dad's rule. Imagine all the rules that you broke as a kid because mom and dad wanted you to do something.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
No. I think it's a giant lie.
Okay, we'll see.
I think it's somebody just wanting to get some publicity for themselves.
But who? No one
knows?
has even come out.
I think it's a giant lie.
Okay.
Rumors.
I
That's how
believe
rumors
it.
get started.
I believe it 1,000%.
You would.
I
Because
don't
you
think.
want to believe it.
I don't think she followed the family rules. I think they probably were doing it before they even got married. I don't think that they were able. They were
Oh,
able to
Curtis.
maintain this Duggar lifestyle.
You're such a conspiracy theorist.
And it's sad to me, but I get it. I mean, every parents have rules that the kids want to break. Be it, maybe it's curfew. Maybe it's you can't hang out with this friend. This is you can't hold hands and you can't kiss. These people, I bet, were.
I think they have more class than that.
And that's what you would like to think, but that's not true.
That's what I choose to think.
Okay, Jessa Duggar.
What
I
do
don't
you think,
so.
Nick?
I think everyone has their little things that they're hiding. But when you're a celebrity, you can't always hide it. So I agree with Curtis.
Boom!
Oh.
See, Nick's in on this. The whole kissing things.
Did he give you food or something this morning?
No.
Is that why you're agreeing with him?
Nope.
Nick does love food.
Have
And
my own
the
opinion.
way to his heart
Yeah.
is definitely food. That's
Yeah,
true.
that is.
He gave me extra food to shut up about it.
Oh, see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Food and then more food. You don't tell anybody about it.
Hmm.
I bet probably they did it, and probably they were kissing before they even got married.
You think so?
These Duggar people that you hold in such high regard and think are so classy. I think they're just normal people. And yes, their mom and dad, Jim Bob and the other lady, they.
some people are actually pure when they get married.
Yeah, no,
Some people actually are.
I get it.
Apparently you don't.
Well, I don't get it about this. These people, I believe,
course.
I believe these people were overcome by passion. They had to do it. But you're right. The older sister made it. She did everything the right way. And as soon as she was married,
Do you
they
watch
kissed.
that show?
I do watch that show.
You do not.
Yeah.
You are lying.
No, the
What
Duggars?
channel is it on?
Well, now I have to watch it online, so I don't know.
You don't
but
watch it.
Yeah,
Name them all then.
Who can name them? There's 20.
So
Who
if
can
you
name all
watch the
20?
show,
No,
you should know their names.
No, I can barely even keep track
Okay,
of our
now you're
names here in
lying.
the studio.
First you start rumors, and
No.
now it's with the lies.
Not true. I watch the show
I don't
and I
believe
do
you.
the whole thing. Come over to my house this weekend and
No.
we'll watch the show.
No,
Please.
I'm busy.
Please come. After the Croc Center tomorrow.
No.
Come hang
I
out.
don't want to watch the show.
We'll watch Duggars. They got another one coming.
Sounds like the worst.
It was 18 kids and counting, now 19, now
Yeah.
20 kids and counting. And then this Jessa, she's a runaround, so it'll be 21 soon.
stop
you never
it?
know.
Connie and Curtis.
Like the cool kids.
7:49 on the new Channel 95.7 on a Friday morning. Connie and Curtis, it's 36 degrees right now. We got some money to give away in just a little bit.
Oh, my goodness. A fantastic Friday. Your chance at $300,000, the magic number bingo.
Michigan Lottery.
It's a $5 scratch off. We got 10 of them for you for your little pocket. You know how I'm going to the Tween Stars Live show this weekend in Detroit?
Yes.
All of the Nickelodeon and Disney stars
Yeah.
who are going to be going. Well, we told the girls, and we said, hey, we're going to the show. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, is it a concert? And I said, I don't think it's a concert. It's interactive where they walk around and talk to you.
Right.
And Charlotte is beside herself.
Is she?
Telling everyone, talking about the celebrities that she's going to be meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be meeting celebrities. What should I wear to meet with celebrities?
What is she going to wear?
Well, so here's the funny thing. Katie says, well, what do you want to wear to this show? And she says, a fancy dress. And then she goes, but I don't have a fancy dress. And Katie's like, well, yeah, you have dresses. She's like, but not like a princess dress. I'm like, well, that's
she
true.
needs Tool.
She needs
Curtis,
Tool.
you need to get that child some Tool.
Well, no, we said, why don't you just wear some capris and a nice sweatshirt? And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that too. We can make that happen.
I either need to look like a princess or I need to dress cash.
Exactly. You want to go cash when you're meeting the celebs.
Right.
But every word out of her mouth now is, when we meet the celebs, what do you think the celebrities are going to want to talk about? I'm like, well, they're going to want to talk about whatever they're going to be playing games. It's an interactive show, so you don't get to like stop the show
Right.
and say, hey, celebrity. But maybe they do. I don't know anything about it.
Is there one specific one that she's super excited about seeing?
Well, so that Callum Worthy, who we talked to,
Yeah.
he's Dez. And she's like, I hope I get to talk to Dez. And I said, well, I talked to Dez on the radio. And she said, is he as weird in real life as he is on the show? I said, no, he seemed like a pretty normal guy. Oh, I bet he's still weird. Well, that'll be great. Weird Dez. So Weird Dez will be there. She'll be wearing her capris. Who knows? And she's like, yeah, I told all my friends I'm going to go meet some celebrities. I said, you did? What did they say? And she's like, yeah, they thought it was pretty cool. Like Dez is going to be there. And Peyton List, they love Peyton List. So they're like,
is Haley going?
Haley's going there. The whole gang.
Are they
is
all
going.
excited or is
No-
Charlotte the most excited?
No one is as excited as Charlotte is.
That's
I mean,
so
Charlotte is like
cute.
ready to meet celebrities immediately. Needs the dress, needs everything to go. It's going to be a crazy, crazy day.
So
though.
when is that? So that's is that tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night,
Tomorrow night,
right there,
okay.
rocking in Detroit.
So we're
yeah,
going to go to the Croc Center and then you're going to go home, get the family, and then
go home, watch the Duggars with you, hopefully, and then leave. That invitation is still open. So yeah, and then head on over.
So are you staying the night in the Detroit area?
Staying in Detroit, yeah. Rocking out.
Curtis is saying he's never gone south on 75 from here.
No, never been past Lansing.
Yeah.
Well, one time I was on a road trip and I came through Grand Rapids and then went to there.
Okay.
But yeah, never been past Lansing as a resident. So be ready for this, huh? Woot woot! Make it happen, East Side. Yeah, I'll be representing the
You can
East
stop
Side.
by and say hi to my parents.
And I think that I might, because it'd be nice if we could maybe stay with them. It's just a little cheaper. You know?
My mom would love that.
And they have Connie's room.
All the kids.
all
Oh,
set
yeah.
up, right? And the air mattresses. We can do it if they need me to. I'm not gonna do any of that yard work though that they pawn off on Dan. Just an FYI. Not doing
so
any of that.
what else are you guys going to do on the east side?
Nothing. I don't think
No?
anything. No, I think that's just it. We go to the show, and then, I mean, maybe we could. Who knows? It's Sunday. It'll be Sunday in Detroit. What do? You get mugged,
Lions
right?
game.
You maybe we could squat
1
in a
o'clock.
house.
Go to Lions. Go to Lions game. Go to Ford Field.
What if we squat at a house and take over it?
Well, that's not fun.
Then we got our own house. We got a brand new house.
Take the girls to a Lions game.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. No, sorry.
I'll be watching the state game tomorrow night while you're talking to little tween celebrities.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
I know.
Ohio State. What if Ohio State beats them? Oh my!
It'll be a sad
gee.
evening.
Half of the people in the state will be so happy. Do you hate Ohio State more than you hate Michigan State as a Michigan fan? I would think you do. I think Ohio State is the one that you hate the most.
I would guess yes as well.
So you kind of want State to beat Ohio State,
You want everybody to beat Ohio State.
but then you don't really because it's Michigan State. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'll have to ask my Michigan neighbor, my Michigan fan neighbors, because they hate Michigan State, but everybody hates Ohio State. So do you hate Ohio State more?
I think so. I think as a Michigander, you
have
gotta
to.
go with your home state before Ohio State.
Well, yeah, and Michigan and Ohio State have
Every
such bad
day.
blood that there's
Yeah.
no way that the Wolverine fans could be rooting for Ohio State.
Most of my friends who are U of M fans have given up this year.
Oh, yeah.
They'd rather have State win it all.
Really?
Yeah,
They would.
because they know U of M is not going to.
Okay, so they might as well keep it
They
in.
seem a little
keep it
defeated.
in-house.
Although they seem a little better this week than they were last
Well,
week.
because basketball is going to be starting
Maybe.
soon. And you know what? Maybe we'll be.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll be better. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just you never know what's going to happen with these guys.
Yeah, that's going to be a big game in my house tomorrow night.
So you'll have some beers going.
Yes.
Maybe some appetizers.
Yes.
What are you doing? Any nachos? Yesterday was nacho
I don't
day.
know. We haven't thought that far ahead.
Crockpot goodness, probably though, right?
Probably.
Something.
It'll probably
something-
involve something with a crock pot.
Maybe chili dogs.
No, I've never done chili dogs in a crock pot.
Do
Never done that.
I
Never
inv-
seen that done until you and Amanda.
I invented that here. I invented that on the radio where I needed chili dogs and I didn't want to microwave them. I said, I bet this will be great. And it is great.
Mm.
You just make them sit. Now, they do disintegrate. We talked about that earlier. The hot dogs turn to mush.
Sludgy nastiness.
Yeah, which that makes you want to just eat a bunch of hot dogs, doesn't it? When they're turning into like juice.
I don't
Sponges.
know.
Yeah.
Sponges.
But you know where I got the idea? And you probably have done the little smokies in a crock pot.
Yes, all the
So
time.
that's what that was born from.
Okay.
Where I was like, hey, I need to heat the chili and the hot dogs at the same
I think
time.
we're doing that this weekend.
you
That's
just
probably
need-
Lions food, though.
Okay.
For
You
the
need just
Lions
like Smokies have like the tough outside. You just need a hot dog with a little tougher lining.
Exactly. And then we're all set. But then that makes Connie sick to her stomach, as you heard.
Just the thought of
because
that is
it's
so gross.
it's intestines, it's guts.
Can we do some
Oh, we gotta. We
money
gotta do
right
this.
now, honey?
We're talking $300,000. It is magic number bingo. $5 instant scratch off means you get 10 scratch off tickets.
Oh,
at
I love the
7708
$5 ones.
95.7.
I love the $5 ones.
I know, you get the big time. $300,000. You could win it. Money, 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 money. Could be in your
7708
pocket.
95.7.
Pocket.
7708 95.7. Caller 10.
Caller 10. You get 10 shots at $300,000. Little magic number bingo from the Michigan
Have you ever
Lottery.
bought a $5 ticket?
Bought a $5. I saw those $30 tickets at the machine at Meyer yesterday. I almost bought a $30 ticket.
A friend of mine, it was so funny. She doesn't live in Michigan. She came and visited, and she goes, I'm going to buy some Michigan scratch-offs before I go. I'm like, okay. So she runs inside, I don't know, some party store or something.
Okay.
She runs inside, comes back out. She goes, she's like white as a ghost. And I said, what's wrong?
She won?
No, she didn't scratch them off yet, but she accidentally picked the ones that were $20 tickets.
Yeah! I'll take some $20.
And then felt stupid, so she just bought them.
Okay.
Instead of saying, "Oh no, I wanted the $1 or $2
right, with
tickets."
the cheaper ones. You can win like $8 million with that $30 scratch
I
off, though.
know.
I mean, that's not bad. It's not a bad investment at all. These are $5 scratch offs. You can win $300,000. Who is this?
This is Patty.
Patty, you
Good
got
morning,
him.
Patty. You're our winner.
Oh, awesome.
Patty, are you at work by any chance?
I am.
We can tell because you're kind of whispering.
Connie and Curtis work whisper.
You don't want people to know, but when you
Hey,
scratch,
when you become a millionaire, you're gonna want them to know.
yeah, you're getting 10 chances at $300,000 right here on Magic Number Bingo. Hold on, we'll get your information. Nick will write it all down, and then you're set. You're on your way to a $300,000 air.
That would be a nice Friday.
Wouldn't that be the Friday to beat all Fridays? That's the day I won $300,000. Then you don't have to worry about how many crock pots to make because you just buy a million crock pots.
You just have somebody make it for you.
You get a caterer.
Hey, I want little weenies.
Yeah.
Can you please make them and deliver them to my house? Thank you.
I need a caterer and I need
I need to watch
here.
Michigan State beat the poo out of you, OSU.
Who are they beating the poo out of? They're
Ohio
beating
State.
The poo out of me now? I don't
Ohio
appreciate
State.
that.
USU?
Oh, USU. Ohio. That's how people call it. Ohio.
You know my two brothers live in Ohio?
Oh.
How disgusting is that?
So disgusting.
And my brother, who graduated from U of M, married a Buckeye.
Ugh.
I know.
Ugh.
She's awesome, though.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Seriously, she must be rich.
She's
Right? You're marrying to money. I get it.
Connie and Curtis.
Connie